you are surrounded by a number of metaphors. They possess the power of embellishing the language. They are considered as innovative ways of thinking and mostly used for shaping the thoughts of others. Without these, the expressions of speech in content are incomplete. They play a very important role in English literature. The authors, poets used the metaphors in an impressive way in novels, poems, etc. We all speak and write these figures of speech most of the times. Learn about what are the metaphors, their importance, types and other information in detail. Hello, I am Brian. Welcome to the YouTube channel of WhatHowToWhy.com. Here I am going to tell you about the metaphor and the types of metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech which refers to an implied comparison made between two, unlike ideas that actually have some hidden similarities. For example, time is a thief is a metaphor. It implies that time passes too quickly. It doesn't. Time is actually a thief. Other examples include, the wheels of a justice turn slowly. Laughter is the best medicine. We are all shadows on the wall of time, and other limitless examples. Metaphors transform your speech or writing into an interesting one by using a literal connection between ideas. They are the creative sources that can be used for explaining the complex concept, situation, and a process. Metaphors can trigger emotions and can create an engaging and compelling content. Thus, they play a crucial role in English literature. Now we will learn about the types of metaphor. There are distinct types of metaphors in literature for different types of uses. That are implied metaphor, sustained metaphor, and dead metaphor. The implied metaphor is used for clear comparison between the two things. Like, in this sentence, love sometimes has dangerous thorns. It doesn't mean that love actually has thorns. It depicts that undoubtedly, love is the most beautiful feeling of the world, but it is painful too. Thus, love is compared to a rose. Rose is a beautiful flower having thorns. In the same way, love is beautiful with many sorrows and difficulties. Sustained metaphor. It is usually used in songs and poetry. It is mainly used for a longer section of text. Also, it develops a powerful and influential literary work. It imposes a strong effect on the reader's mind. It is similar to extended metaphor. A dead metaphor is a figure of speech which has lost the original meaning through extensive and eminent usage. For example, the body of an essay is its main portion is a dead metaphor which has lost its original and real meaning as it is used so many times such that it looks like a simple term now. These were the main and extensively used metaphor types, but there are more kinds of metaphors used in English literature. That are complex metaphor, mixed metaphor, conceptual metaphor, absolute metaphor, conventional metaphor, creative metaphor, and root metaphor. Complex metaphor, a literal expression is expressed through more than one figurative term by the use of complex metaphor. It is mainly a combination of primary metaphors. Mixed metaphor, it is the combination of two or different metaphors. Conceptual metaphor, a metaphor in which one idea or a concept is used to understand another concept. Absolute metaphor is also known as paralogical metaphor and characterized as meta-theoretical, which states that one out of the two terms cannot be distinguished from the other term. Conventional metaphor is a familiar comparison of two terms in which the first term is used to understand the conceptual domain of the other term. Creative metaphor, an original comparison which is also known as poetry metaphor, unconventional metaphor, novel metaphor and literary metaphor. Root metaphor, an image, narrative or fact that shapes an individual's perception of the world and interpretation of reality. Visual metaphor, the representation of a person, place, thing, or idea by means of a visual interpretation that suggests a particular association or point of similarity. If you want to read more in this topic, If you are in our website, then scroll down, or if you are in our YouTube channel, then follow the link provided in the description. Thank you to watch this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Hit the like button, comment and share this video.